Welcome back to the jungle with the Rocks Tequilas on Dube's Booze Reviews. Today we're looking at Teremana's Reposado. So like I explained in the Blanco video, Teremana works on very sustainable practices. For example, they reuse the pulp of the agave that they filter the juice out to make the tequila and turn it into organic compost that they use out in the fields. This is the Reposado. It has been aged in American oak barrels, so it is going to have some really interesting flavors to it. Let's give it a try. Similar to the Blanco, you definitely get that cantaloupe on the nose, but it definitely follows up with some vanilla and maybe a little touch of caramel in there. Okay, it's very similar to the Blanco. Has just a touch more body to it, not a whole lot more. You do get more vanilla, which pairs well with those cantaloupe notes. You still get a little bit of that toasted flavor on the end, which is kind of nice, especially with the vanilla. It goes well with the oak flavor. Very subtle, very smooth, would work really well sipping neat on the rocks, in cocktails, whatever your preference is. Ooh, vanilla ice cream. Now, I'm not saying it would go good with vanilla ice cream. I'm saying that's like on the finish, vanilla ice cream, straight up. That's cool. What would be a good cocktail for this? This one has a large variety of cocktails you could use it for, because it would go really well in spirit-forward cocktails, but you could also use it in non-spirit-forward cocktails. Things like a Paloma, a margarita, of course, Oaxaca Old Fashioned, Martinez. You know, I think this one honestly would work really well in a Paloma, because you still get that cantaloupe note, but it's a little bit heavier with that vanilla. And so that would counteract the citrusiness and the grapefruit of a Paloma. And so I think those would pair really well together. And the Paloma would still cater to the citrusy notes that still come through with this tequila, because it does have those citrusy notes, but unlike the Blanco being citrus heavy and cantaloupe kind of on the back end, it's more cantaloupe and vanilla, and the citrus is on the back end. So I think a Paloma would be a really good cocktail to pair with those flavors. A good price point for Teremana's Reposado tequila. I think if you could get a bottle for under 35 bucks, you're looking at a great deal. This is a pretty solid tequila. I hope you guys liked my reviews on Dwayne The Rock Johnson stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, share this video around, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. And do you guys like my jungle background? My forest background? It's not really a jungle, it's a forest. I just like it because it looks like we're in a jungle. I don't know, I just think this background looks dope. It's actually real though, even though it looks like it's just literally a background.